Hey, hey, can you hear me?
Hi, how are you? I don't hear you.
Oh, let me see. Can you hear me now?
Oh, I hear you now.
Perfect. Okay, recording once again. What's up, brother? How you doing today?
I'm good. I'm good. How are you today?
I'm excited. This is a
Uh,
big part.
yeah, me too. Yesterday I was sitting and comparing all the products to what they listing on Amazon or with the prices. And I'm not that different from Amazon.
Right?
So,
And
so
here's what's cool. Our marketing is better than most. So we could get away with charging a little bit more than Amazon and sites like that because they're just very basic. And
mhm.
here's the thing, lots of times people are just going there looking for a product and they have a wide selection of different stores, different people selling things that they have to choose from. We're actually going to get in front of our customers and make them do impulse buys because our marketing is so good. So
Okay, that's great.
it's going to be interesting. I mean, we always sell higher than what they're doing on the big sites like Amazon because again, these people are seeing our ad one time and they're buying. They're not clicking off our ad and going somewhere else and shopping us around because it's an
That's
impulse
good.
buy.
That's good. This is why I wanted to ask you about the prices that at least maybe I will change them. Because when I bought the flashlight back in the time, I'm like looking on the ad, and then I go to Amazon and I bought it in Amazon for cheaper because it was like, but not everyone like me. This is what you're saying.
Exactly. These are impulse buyers that we're getting in touch with. And sometimes, just like my 13 gnome, you're going to have products that nobody else is going to have anyway. So,
Wow.
and remember, our ads, when I show you how I create my ad copy in another video, you're going to see they're going to have the fear of missing out. They're going to want to take action right then and there because otherwise they're just, they feel like they're going to miss this deal. This is a one-time shot. So it's going to be exciting when you keep learning and seeing these videos as I prepare them and you learn more and more because the more you know, the more you learn, the more you earn. So it's really cool just to soak in all the information from these videos. If you need any recordings, I could send them to you to rewatch them.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you.
So I want to jump right into it's really the secrets of getting people from customers to buyers. I mean, it's so cool. It's like turning a window shopper into someone that's buying at this point. And for this video, we'll probably be bouncing back and forth from our Shopify store. I'm going to use Holiday Crave as our example. We're going to bounce from Shopify over to Funnel Builder, which I mentioned to you before. That's where we build our pages from.
Hmm.
Okay, so I'm just going to share my screen here. Okay, and can you see my screen?
Yes, I see it.
All right, excellent. So let's go into Shopify. Right here, I'm under the app section. I'm going to go down to Funnel Builder, open that up. I'm going to go through this rather quickly because just like the other videos, I want it to be under an hour long, and I want to fit in a lot of content, a lot of value in a short amount of time. So these are different pages. First, you'll see on my dashboard, here's different pages that I've created with this account. Below that are funnels that I created. So once the pages are created, typically you want to have 3 different pages. One that has your primary product or your entry product, and then an upsell and then a downsell page. And then so all we have to do once the pages are created up here, then we just connect them down here. And we'll get into more details about that, and I'll show you how simplistic this all really is. So for Christmas, we had these earrings that we sold, and I'll open that up. Probably best for me to duplicate it. So you could either start pages from scratch, or we could give you the templates for the entry page, the primary page, the upsell, and the downsell. That way, all you have to do is swap out all these images and things to make it very quick and easy for you. So this is the page where you see the $54,500 in sales. It was these earrings. It was this page. Actually, what's cool about this right here, this gift, this was a Christmas gift that was the same color matching everything else. But after Christmas, I wanted to catch the end of year trend. So I called it the year-end clearance, and I added this GIF 1 hour flash sale. And that allowed me to get sales from Christmas to New Year. And as you'll see, if I go into my Shopify store under analytics, for this particular store, I hit it hard from Christmas to New Year, harder than what I was. So you'll notice a lot of sales just came in from December 21st to January 1st. We had a lot of sales because I just wanted a year-end push there. Okay, so going back to Funnel Builder. Now, I could give you, it's called JSON code. And you enter that code in here and you'll have these templates. So you don't have to start from scratch, okay? So I'm gonna, since I already have the templates from my previous trend, you're gonna see how quickly I duplicate that, and then I swap out the images, description, and things with the new product that I wanna sell for the new trend, okay? So, and you'll notice that was Christmas assets that I had for that page. If this was Christmas time, you needed assets, boom. We have the assets to give you that you could just upload onto your own pages. For Valentine's coming up, for this demonstration, we're going to show you how I switch out the product with the heart pendant, and I switch out the assets for Valentine's. Quick and easy. Okay, so here it is, Christmas earrings, 1 of 2 pages. I just did a 2-page funnel there. So I'm going to go over here to where it says clone. So I'm going to clone this, and I don't want to call it Christmas because we're going to call it Valentine's. And I'm not going to sell earrings. This is going to be a pendant. And I'm going to have, this is be page 1 of 3. I'm going to create a 3-page funnel. I'm going to keep the same idea. I'm going to give $100 off. The product we're going to sell is called True Love Diamond Pendant. Now check this out. W free necklace. The word free is the most powerful word in marketing. It's number 1. Anytime you use the word free, you're going to get people to buy. And check this out. So I'm selling the pendant that comes with the necklace. So I'm just being creative with my title on it, and I'm calling it the True Love Diamond Pendant with free necklace. I just throw that little TM sign in there, trademark sign, and let kind of break it up. True Love Diamond. This isn't a real diamond pendant. This is just the title that we're giving it, True Love Diamond. But this is a pendant that you purchase, and you get a free necklace with it. So that's going to be my title, creating the $100 offer value. Remember, everything I go through here, these are like secrets. These are like golden nuggets of subliminal messaging that I'm sending my customers all throughout the whole page. And I'll go over that in detail because this is what most marketers have no clue of. They don't know about all this information that I'm about to share with you because it's really good. So here, we got to swap out the product. I don't want to sell earrings, so I'm gonna X out of that. I'm gonna close that and edit that product. This is going to be jewelry. Let's see if actually let's just see if it comes up with pendant. This is where when I was in Shopify and I was creating the tags, this will pull up the tag associated with it. So here's our True Love Diamond Pendant with free necklace. There it is. So what I'm doing right now is I'm allowing Funnel Builder to see this product within Shopify and pull it out for us. Okay, and so now I'm going to clone that. So right now I'm changing out the product from the earrings that we were selling at Christmas to now the heart pendant that we're going to sell for Valentine's Day. Now that whole page is done, okay? It's already cloned with my new product. I'm going to click on it. There it is. See, it says True Love Diamond Pendant with free necklace. So there's my title. It populated my product. And now we're going to go ahead and start swapping out things. And I want to talk about each section. So here is our header. The reason that you're seeing the header duplicated twice, one is smaller in size than the other one, just because if somebody's viewing this from either a cell phone or a desktop, it'll fit better than just having the one. But I'm just going to upload, just for quick sake, I'm going to upload the same size header. Lots of times we use the word free in the header. It might say free shipping, since free being such a big word. And in this case, we just tested a change. We just did we pay instead of free. So we pay your shipping when you spend $50 or more. This is already setting the idea in the customer's head that we want them to spend more than $50 on this one-time shopping spree that they're going on. Okay, so real quick, I'm going to show you right here. This, I'm going to have to move our heads here. So right here, I'm going to switch this little wheel, this little icon. This opens up this section where I can make changes. So right here, this little cloud, this is what allows me to pull a different image from my computer. Then I want to swap out that we pay your shipping. All my assets are already done. Again, I could give these to you, so you just save them to your computer and upload them. Just what I'm doing here. You click the cloud. So all my assets for Valentine's Day, I put in to Valentine's Day assets. All right, here they are. So here's my header, already done. Boom. I'm going to click it. Now look, there it is. I'm done. I'm done. There it is. See, free shipping. I want you to spend more than $69 this time. So I'm done. And just for making it look a little bit cleaner, let me just duplicate that same size here of the header. Now they're not going to, when they go to your webpage, they're not going to see the header twice. It just depends if it's cell phone or computer. Now notice here I have use code HEARTS. So if you want to offer a discount, I'll show you where that is. HEARTS. Remember, Shopify, your store, is able to see Funnel Builder. Funnel Builder is able to see Shopify at all times. So this here, HEARTS, when they click on the buy button down here, buy now, when they click the buy button, they're going to go right into our Shopify store. And here where it says discounts in Shopify, I'm just going to add the word HEARTS. Watch how quick I do this. So I want a new discount. So create discount. We're going to do a discount code. We want to call it HEARTS because that's what's on our page. And this is going to be for free shipping. Done. All that's in. Okay, this is for a minimal purchase amount that we want, and that's a minimal of, just like our page, $69. And we're going to save it up here, and we're done. So now we have that discount code within our Shopify store, HEARTS, that matches our header, HEARTS. Okay, next, after we have our header that has the word free in it, look at this. This offer is going to end at midnight, so we're creating urgency right here. This is for customer comfortability. We're giving them who we are with our contact information. Now, you could create an 800 number using a website like eVoice. For eVoice, I pay $15 a month, and I get a free 800 number. You don't need staff to answer the call. You could set up an automated operator to take that call. When I'm busy and I don't have staff, I might have the voice recorder, and you just type it in, whatever you want the automated operator to say. Let them know that there's high call volume, and it's best to send an email to orders@holidaycrave.com, and that way we could respond through email when we have the time. This is just if you're a one-man show just getting started, and you can't wear all the hats and do everything. These are just some tips and tricks that allow you to still accomplish what you need to do utilizing robots, using AI as opposed to humans. Okay, next we have our GIF. And the reason that we want a GIF here is because motion creates emotion, and we want to get you to buy. We want to keep you moving down our page, and the way to do that is with a GIF. So our GIFs are very important right here. I'm going to show you how quick I swap out my GIF, doing the same thing I just did with my header. And right here is my Valentine's GIF. Notice I'm creating urgency, 24-hour sale. Up here, matching the header. You only have till midnight. I'm turning this real, like you have to buy today, otherwise forget it. You can't get it. The fear of missing out will get you to buy my shit. Got it?
Yeah.
Okay, again, I sent an urgency statement, limited stock. Now, I mentioned in our first video that I typically start a store with $1,000. I spend a few hundred on product and a few hundred on marketing, and then you have a little bit of miscellaneous costs that's very minimal. So if you're starting with a small amount, you might only have here, and look, you could just click on your wheel. Okay, up here, edit with editor. So I want to change that text. Instead of limited stock of only 100 left, let's say this is a new trend and we bought 200 pieces. If you're paying $3 per piece, now that's $600 of product you're going to order. If you can't afford that, you only want 100 pieces and it's $3 a piece, you're spending 300. If you want to do 50 items, 150 bucks all in to get product and have it on hand to get this started. Because right now in the beginning, especially if you're new, you don't know if you're going to actually sell the product. So maybe only order a handful, whatever. But that allows you to create urgency by the limited stock that you initially buy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so next, this is an image, just like the other stuff. Here is where you want to have your profile picture. The same one that you use in Shopify will go right here. Okay, so I'm not going to go into my folder for Valentine's. I'm going to go to my desktop, and I have, I think I called it a heart profile. Let me back up and see what I called it here. Okay, so I already created the image. I just called it profile. So let's go back in, open up our cloud, go into our desktop. Profile 500. The reason I have 500 there is because I want my images, especially this, to be 500. 500 by 500. It always fits perfectly in there. Look how nice it looks.
Mm-hmm.
So now we want them right after they see the 24-hour sale with the limited number. Boom. I want them to scroll down. If this is on a cell phone, it's going to be all in one line. So we'll see it this way. We'll see it on desktop, and then I'll show you the preview on the phone. But here, they'll scroll right down. They'll see a nice big picture of the image. You'll see another picture. I have the image blinking, like little sparks within the cut, and that makes it look like it's shining. I send the image over to a guy on Fiverr. I pay him 10 or 20 bucks, and he'll create the GIF for me. I don't like to do that stuff myself.
Mm-hmm.
Right under that, we call these trust badges that, you could, by placing an order, it's secure and you could trust. So this was the one we used for Christmas. Let me see if I have one for Valentine's. We try to be congruent with our colors, so they all line up. Let's go back into our Valentine's Day assets and see if we have trust badges. I probably have them, and I didn't put them here for right now. No big deal. Looks like that's the same. Okay. All right, let's move on. We could actually use that. We're going to have the same look for the guaranteed safe checkout here. Same trust badges.
Mm-hmm.
But now we want everything to match up with these color pinks. See how it's pink? And if you go to a hex color wheel, HEX color wheel online, you could play around and see what colors match with other colors that you want to use within your web pages. That's very important. As far as like at Christmas time, there's a specific green, and if you look at the counterpart of that specific green, it's the red. Same thing with all sports teams have the same colors. If you look at them, they have the deep blue with the red. And if you go to the hex color wheel, you'll see how these all run together. Now, when I uploaded right here, what you see with the compare price and this price, this is code. So it doesn't look like that on the page. It'll actually have the $29 price and then the 90% off or the $100 savings because the list price is $129, just like we already put into Shopify. Again, Funnel Builder is reading Shopify and pulling those prices for us. We have this. We pulled this from, if you go to the sports teams like the NFL, they have a little trophy for a bestseller in football gear or whatever the case may be. So we just swapped that out with custom jewelry. You don't have to recreate the wheel. We're just taking what already works from other pages and using it for our own. This part right here, this actually, when I uploaded it, it went into the wrong spot. So I'm just going to drag and drop the color because we have two variances here. You could pick your quantity and you could pick your color. So I have to move that. Notice the color, I can't really read it right now. So I got to click my wheel icon. I'm going to have to go into the color, and let's just change that to dark. Let me move our head here. All right, see how it's not the exact same as quantity. Let me go back in, Perhaps it's normal. I may have just used a different color there. I'll look to change it later, but the sake of keep this moving, I'm going to just do this quickly. So here's our section where they could change out the color. We have 3 colors in all. We have white, purple, and blue, as we discussed on the previous video. Notice when I put that there, it doesn't sit right. So if you need to adjust the sizing of getting things closer or further away, no big deal. It's always under the wheel, under the advanced. Right now we have padding at the top of 7. If we take that out and we make that 0, let's try to do it this way. Advanced, bottom, there it is, bottom padding, make that 0. We just brought that closer together. So now it looks more in line where it should be. And we could adjust it even more if we want, but for, again, sake of moving forward with this video, I don't want to get into too much detail. So here, we typically have a counter that we put here that is like 30 minutes or 15 minutes, especially for our 1-hour sales. This just, again, it creates a subliminal sense of urgency. You know, while they're on the page, if they don't buy and this ticks down, this offer of saving $100 is going to go away. And if they don't buy it now, well, these 200 that are left might run out. So this timer just subliminally sets that in motion that I'm running out of time if I don't buy now. Underneath of that, we want to let them know that this is high demand, a limit 5 per household, please. If you create a limit on things, just like the limited stock, the limited amount you could buy at one time, this creates the urgency to get them to buy, and typically more than one. So I'm going to talk about this a little bit more as soon as I swap out that, because we don't want green. Green was for Christmas. So we're going to go into our Valentine's Day assets and choose our pink that is going to be in alignment with everything else in our store, on our pages. So now we have the same pink that's running congruent with our assets up top. Today only, buy 3, order ships free. Now we're selling this pendant. Yes, husbands might want to buy this for their wives, but what if they have daughters or granddaughters, they want more? We have this arrow pointing here specifically, so it points right at the terminology, buy 3. We don't want you to buy 1. We want you to buy 3. The number 3 carries a lot of weight. It's very important. And you'll notice subliminally how I do this. At the top, I have order $69 or more, order ships free. Why? Because I want you to buy 3 pieces. They don't know this, but I want them to buy 3 today, right now, and their order is going to ship free. So here I'm just reiterating what I said up here, but also what we know is that we're selling 3 products. So if they don't choose the quantity to buy 3 right now, and they hit buy now, they're going to be taken to page 2, which is it's going to be a second product that we want to sell. So then we'll say the same thing, buy 3, order ships free. Let's say they decide to buy this second piece. They're going to go to our 3rd page, which is going to sell them a 3rd product. Now, by them saying yes, they want to buy from each page, they're going to end up with 3 products, 3 different products, but that'll get them over the hump of the $69, so it ships free. Notice how we're using 3 and the word free. Buy 3, order ships free, to get them somewhere along our funnel to pick 3 pieces to have it ship at once. That way we push up our average order value. Now, I mentioned earlier how colors are important. You will get a higher conversion if you have the right color button. So we'll actually, obviously this red doesn't tie in with the pink, that tied in with the green for Christmas. So I'll switch this button color to one that I know sells. And people buy, if you go on Amazon, they have a specific orange button that people buy from. So you could use that color orange. Again, you'll pull the hex code and use the same hex code. If you don't know how to get it, just type in your toolbar, hex code for Amazon buttons. You'll get the hex code, and look, you'll put it right here and you'll get it. So right here is for red. I want green. I already used green before, so I just click this button. Boom, look how bright and beautiful my button becomes. Now it stands out. You want your button to be the thing that stands out the most on the page. Boom, now I got a nice bright color. It ties in nicely. Notice I have these dots going around this section because I wanted to make it feel like a coupon. You know, you're buying this because you're getting a great deal.
Mm-hmm.
And then I want emphasis on this part here, guaranteed safe checkout. I want you right under the buy now button. I want you to feel comfortable that this is guaranteed to be safe, whether you're using PayPal or a credit card, whatever the case may be. Now here, when I give you the template, that JSON code to upload the template into your pages, this is code as well. I could swap out that 79 to match the 69 that I have up here, but you really don't want to touch this section because it's code. This will pick up where you're located. So I'm in New Jersey, and this will actually state where it's shipping. It'll have you right here, availability, limited stock going to New Jersey or wherever. So it makes it feel as though we're targeting a very specific area. If I was in Canada, this would come up Canada. The estimated delivery time, this is, well, let me hit save and see if this comes up. So I'm going to save, I'm going to preview. Okay, now look how the code, it pulled my $29. It pulled my retail price of $129. I'll probably move that limited stock down a little bit. See, it's a little too close to my GIF. I'll get it more in the center there. But you'll see how the page is coming together. You can only see one header. There's my information, the GIF, the profile picture. Look how beautiful, bright that buy now button is. When you click, look, white, purple, and blue. It pulled it right from Shopify where I could pick my variances. How quick and easy was that? All my variances in there. I click quantity. Look, I could buy as many as I want. It's all calculated for me. Look, I'm in New Jersey. This populated. Limited stock. This item ships to New Jersey. I'm in New Jersey. The data picked it up. This tells me that the shipping is $7.91, but it's free when I spend $79 or more. Because I'm shipping from here, it tells you when you could expect delivery. This is a 30-day money-back guarantee or replacement. You still need questions, click here to contact us. This is nothing you have to do other than maybe change the shipping amount if you need to. But this is code that's going to populate for you. So don't get stressed out like, oh, how do I do this? It's automated. When I give you the template, this just happens. But see how much cleaner the page looks when we're actually viewing it.
Yeah, very clean, and the color it's matching, especially for Valentine.
Exactly. Yeah, we could even change this out to pink to match that if we want. Now, we were donating to Make-A-Wish during Christmas. Now, let's say, okay, we don't really want to donate to anyone this time around. Well, right here is a trash can where we just throw that section out. Well, this isn't an exact science. We don't have to have everything exactly this way. You'll notice here that, you know, I sent this image to my graphic designer on Fiverr. I gave him 10 or 20 bucks and he created the sparkles that I was telling you about.
Yeah.
So I put that in there. And we want to swap this out. Now I have images on my desktop already. So let's swap that out. Since we don't have earrings, we're selling the heart. Let me pull an image. We're going to do heart 2. Well, that looks nice. So I'm going to swap it out with that one. On our desktop, going down to heart 2. Boom, there's our image. So now they get to see the image with a close-up. So if they didn't buy right here, they're scrolling down. We're going to start hitting them with images. We're going to start hitting, if they're right brainers for creativity, they're going to buy from images. So we're going to put a lot of images. If they're left brainer, more logical, they're going to buy from the product description. Now you'll notice I don't have the description in right here because I actually didn't build this out yet. They picked this information up from my Shopify store. So when you go into Shopify, under products, and I pull up this pendant, I'll show you what it's pulling. Remember where I mentioned for you to add the description? Put the bullet points, put the description.
Yes.
So I'm going to show you what that just pulled. So that way we don't have to really add that into our store. It's going to pull that information from our product within our store. So here's my True Love Diamond pendant. I didn't want to do it for the sake of this video because it's going to take up too much time. But right here, when I put in the description and I uploaded that product, it's going to pull that description information from here and place it right there. Again,
Okay.
it's not there now simply because I don't have any description in there. Because it's not, another way that I could do it is I could simply pull the description from another page that I already built and just put it in here. If you need to add a section, I'll show you how that's done. So this information here is duplicated. Let's just get rid of some of that. Get rid of this. Get rid of this. Get rid of this. So right here is where I'd add my description. I'd give my title and my description. You would just click the plus button. Once you click the plus button, it opens up a new section for you to add an image or type in. So I click the plus, and let's say we wanted to add in a paragraph with the descriptions or subheadlines if you want to make them bolder and bigger. But once you click on that, it just created a whole new section right here. I click my wheel, edit my information. Now right here is where I'd put my description. So I could literally, let's do it. I'm going to go into a product that I already sold. Let's look at the earrings, because I just sold the earrings for Christmas. Not only that, but we sold them successfully. Actually, I might not have the description in there. Yes, I do. Look how beautiful. So I could take all this and just swap out these description details, but I could take all this, copy it. I always create a little bit of terminology because maybe this isn't for them, it's for a loved one at Christmas time or Valentine's. So I'll change this up a little bit, but it'll be somewhat the same, where it says this one of a kind, this will be true love diamond pendant necklace, makes for the perfect gift for your beautiful wife and loved ones. You know, I'll make a small change like that. Remember the one or ones you love most this time of year with this timeless design. I'll say something along those lines. Swap out the description details. Where are these details? Again, when you go into AliExpress for this pendant, there's all my description. So I'll just pull different pieces of the description. I'll type them in right here. So that way I have the correct details of the product that I'm selling. But within Funnel Builder, I can take that out and copy and paste. Now, boom. Now I have that information that I wanted. Save it. You'll notice that the coloring isn't correct, so I just change that color right here. Let's move our head. If I want black, change it to black. Of course, we don't want it to be center. So right here, I'm going to change that text to the left. All right, now we just entered some descriptions. I might change it later, but for this video, look at that. Now I have what I wanted. Scrolling down for left brainers that are logical, and you want to know more about this beautiful piece, well, here you go. I'll change out some of this, but that's it, brother. That's how you add description to your page, and it's done. Just like that.
Copy paste. That's it.
Yep. All right, now we have more images. We have some of the nicest pages. If you go on other pages like Amazon and all, they're very plain. They don't give you a lot of images. We love the images. So let's start throwing in some more images to keep our page moving. That heart one we have these two, 1, 2, 3. All right, so let's excuse me, throw in our 1, 2, 3 right there. Again, we're going to our cloud, going into the desktop for 1. Boom. Look at that beautiful piece. We're selling for Valentine's, we're selling to men that want to sell to their wives. So what do? We put an image of some cleavage here in the background. Subliminal messaging, brother. Look, the sparkles are in the jewelry. It's popping, it's shining. You got some boobs in the background. Like, look, this is going to bring out your girl's cleavage. So this is a great image to have on your page. Not sure you get away with it on Facebook with our marketing, but hey, we'll give it a shot. We'll see, because it'll get guys to stop scrolling. That's for sure. All right, we're going to swap out that image. Notice my images are all 500 by 500. Look at how clean and even they are. They're all the same size. Creating congruency here. Okay, let's pop in our third image that we have. These are all images. I didn't take pictures. These are images I pulled from AliExpress. Okay, notice how clean that is. All three, like now they get to see the different options that were available. In case up here they didn't click the color variation to see the different colors as they're scrolling, well, we're going to show them to the buyer anyway. Look how beautiful these pieces. What color do you like best? Look how nice this page is coming together so fast.
Mm-hmm.
All right, again, we keep everything same color. Satisfaction guarantee, we're going to swap that out. We're going to go into our Valentine's Day assets, and we're going to find our satisfaction guarantee. Boom. There it is. I just saw some trust badges, so I want to swap this out as well to show you. Notice all the different colors here? Well, I want colors to be coordinated. So I'm going to go into my Valentine's Day, and let's do these badges instead. Boom! Look how beautiful, all pink.
Wow.
Pink, pink, pink. Just like that. I love the way that pink looks better than the other one, ties in nicely with everything. This is coming together. There's my satisfaction guarantee. Read our reviews. I might have to leave this green for now. I don't think I switched out the color, or I don't do it. I have somebody switch out the color for the read our reviews. All right, I don't have that at this time. So what I'm going to do is either leave it or change it. Let me see. Yeah, see, I don't like the way that green and yellow ties in with the pink, so I'm just going to get rid of that for now. And let's just go right into satisfaction guarantee. Why is it a guarantee? Well, we have happy customers. So I'm going to swap out the earrings with some reviews. I actually have 3 ready to go here on my desktop. Now, I'm going to show you a trick. If you don't have reviews, there's an app that you could connect to Shopify that will allow you to pull reviews from other pages and just have them right on your page. So look at this, Nurse Sherry. Wow, this piece is way more beautiful when you see it up close. I'm never taking it off my neck. So now this is so important for you to create your brand, your excuse me.
I know the reviews.
Your credibility. You know, people will buy when they feel comfortable, and this is creating credibility. So I'm just throwing in my reviews here. I usually go with 3. Now, the app I show you will pull a lot more. It'll allow them to go in depth. But for the sake of this video, let's just swap out our 3. So Angelique, this was a lovely, thoughtful gift from my father this past Christmas, something I will cherish forever. Let's swap this one out. Okay. Boom. My husband bought me the purple one for our anniversary. I'm so in love. Oh, and with him also. So we got a little humor in there, and we get to see a picture of one of the other variances that we have. So there's our 3 reviews. Next, we need to duplicate what we had up at the top. Notice at the top with our buy now button, we also add it to the bottom because people are lazy. We want you to buy now, not later. We don't want you to have to scroll down then scroll back up. So we take all this same information and we duplicate it at the bottom of our page also to make it convenient and easy for a customer just to scroll down and buy. So if they weren't sold in the beginning, now they get to see more pictures, read about the product, they get to see some reviews, and then boom, they get the chance to buy yet again. If we have a real big page, sometimes we add 3, but 2 has been working pretty well for us with this template that we've been using. And this was called our Profile 500. Profile 500, there it is. So we'll swap out the earrings with the image we created for the heart. Again, this was all information pulled from Shopify. It moved these in the wrong location. Now, there's two ways you can move things. So this color still had the white. So let's say that we didn't want to take the time to change that out. We just want to get rid of it. This, we just want to get rid of it, but we still need the color variation down here. Notice another way to move things around. I could go up to where it already exists, the color. Right here is a clone button. I hit clone. Right here is the drop down box. I'll clone that. So now I just clone those things. All I have to do is grab it, scroll down, hold in my button, scroll down, and I'm going to drop it where I want it to be. So it's just another way. Clone, move, drop. Let's go up and grab our other piece. We had the word color that we want to move. And we want it right there between the quantity and the drop down. It centered it. So I'm just going to move that advanced over to the left. Where is it? All right, I'm going to do it this way. Clone the word quantity. I'll probably do this for at the top too. Clone the word quantity so that way they look the same. Oh, again, all right, I'm going to have to mess with this a little bit off this video. I don't want to make the video boring because right now I'm not seeing where it shows up to the left. So I'll have to fix that. It would have been better off when it was up here, just me moving it down. I was trying to be creative and show you another way to move things, and I goofed a little bit. So I'll just have to clean that up later off the video. Here's our buy now button. We need it the same color as the one up top. So we're going to turn that green. All right, so all of that information is the same as it was up there. I got to change this out from green to pink so it matches the one at the top. We do that in our Valentine's Day assets. Limited selection. Boom. There we go. And we have our pointer pointing right to the buy 3 for subliminal purposes. All right. All this is a template stuff that's done. You can simply swap it out. Let's see how it looks. Actually, I like the look of that. I want to change this real quick because now we're in the year 2020. That's what you'll do for your store. Since this is a template, you'll simply click this, put your logo in there. You'll simply click that, change out the word Holiday Crave to the name of your store. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
That's quick and easy. These privacy policy, refund policy terms. This is stuff that's in Shopify. Let's go back real quick. Edit these. Edit with editor. I don't have it there. So perhaps these aren't linkable right now, and we'll have to add them. I don't want to do it for the sake of this video. Something when I left the page there, it messed it up. Let me hit save. Oh, look. Yeah, see, it didn't save our work. I clicked on something and messed it up. Notice how it's our images. I didn't hit the save. I didn't hit the save button, and I went off the page and back on. But for the sake of the video, you get it. You saw that the whole thing is how we create a page, and it's swapping out images, the description, and product.
Yes.
So when that page is done, which that will be the page that I launch. That would be page 1. And we're going to do the exact same thing for pages 2 and 3. For the sake of this video, because we're already 45 minutes in, I'm not going to recreate all the pages all over. I just want to show you a couple things. Page 2, this is code. You don't have to do anything with this section. When they add that first item to the cart and they click on the Buy Now button, they're going to be taken to page 2, and it's going to show the item here with the title of the product, and it's going to show the dollar amount of what they're spending already in their cart. It's going to do that for them, along with the shipping and taxes if they're taxed. All that's going to be done. There's nothing you have to do with this section. It's already done. You're just going to swap out the images just like you did for page 1. Notice since this is a template, page 1 is typically our 24-hour sale. Page 2 would be either our 3-day sale or flash sale, and then third is our 3-day sale. So notice this is flashing this way. I would change that out. I think I still have to turn it into a GIF. Right now, our flash sale is a static image. But you'll notice I would switch that out, and then this would blink, flash sale. I'm right now in the process of building all this out for Valentine's Day, so it doesn't blink yet. So again, page 1 would be our 24-hour sale. Page 2 brings them to flash sale. And then they'd have the difference between page 1 and 2. Page 1, they could hit the checkout now button, or I don't want this product. So if they want the product, they hit checkout now. If not, they hit I don't want the product. If you have a page 3, it doesn't matter which one they click on. We'll set it up in the funnel to where it takes them to page 3 to see if they'll buy. Okay, we have to give them the option if they want to add this to their cart or if not. This might say add to cart. This was only a 2-page funnel at Christmas, so I had the option of either check out now or they don't want the product. Scrolling down, this was an image I didn't have on page 1. On the final page, I always add a receipt to create that subliminal messaging of, you already bought this. Here's your receipt.
Yeah.
Just creating them to check out and buy. So I do have to make updates to this page as well, because this will be an add to cart instead of saying check out now, because we're going to have 3 pages. Just to show you the third page, I think this one right here, these earrings for Celtic Magic. And this was a Black Friday trend. That would be our 3-day sale. Yeah, see, we always use our flash sale, I think, on our third page. You'll see that in our templates, and then page 2 is the 3-day sale, or vice versa. Here we wanted to give them options. If they buy more, they get a discount. Instead of buy 3, order ships free, we had this. Personally, I like the buy 3, order ships free instead of having the discounts. Why? Because when you're adding pieces and the savings is bigger, someone has to calculate in their head. They have to think about how much they're saving. And when you have to think, you burn calories. And people don't like burning calories. They're like, they want to be big. They want to be lazy. So I don't want them to have to think, well, how much do I save? Because you're going to lose them and they're going to leave your page. So buy 3, order ships free. It's clean, simple. They don't have to think about it. They just buy. Here's for the Celtic Magic. This was the variance that shows the savings amount and the color of that piece. You could get it in white gold or silver or white. And there's your upgrade now. I don't want this product. I could help you with straightening out your pages. If this is your first time creating the page, you don't even need 3 pages. You could just do the first page just to get yourself a sale and see what it's like. The reason you have page 2 and page 3 is to
upsell.
Is what?
To upsell.
Yeah, and it's all for increase your average order value. Now, if it's costing you $20, $30 to get a sale, and then you had to pay for the product, selling a product at $29 plus shipping, you might need a little bit more room. How do you get that little extra margin? You get it with these extra pages for your upsell and downsell. Notice for your page 3 here with Celtic Magic, here's your description. Remember, facts tell, stories sell. So we're telling a little bit of a story here in there like I did with 13. Here's your product description. Someone wearing a product. here's somebody, here's actually, it looks like they're handing you the product. Like, here, it's yours. They're handing you, so that's a great image right there. This isn't as great of an image because if you notice when you go in a store, the mannequins either don't have heads or faces. That's so the customers can picture themselves in that article of clothing. So this showing the face isn't that great, especially since our demographic is like 55 and older, and her being younger doesn't really tie in that well.
It depends on the model.
Yeah, if we were selling to someone, like you said, you want your demographic younger, so throwing in hot models might work for you. Here's showing the whole, we wanted you to buy the whole collection since this is page 3. So we show you the earrings, the pendant, and the ring all together, where you get to open up your pretty box, your beautiful box, and you get to have all your pieces. So we're showing you what you get when you actually buy everything. The reviews, you can't see them here. I mentioned I was going to tell you about this. This is in the Celtic Magic store. In the Celtic Magic store under apps. So we weren't using this app for Holiday Crave. We are using it for Celtic Magic, and it's called Luke's. When you use Luke's, this will pull photo reviews that you can use from other websites like Amazon, AliExpress. You saw the heart pendant has all these reviews. We could pull them right from other sites and upload them into our store. Our pages. So when we go into Funnel Builder where we just were, watch this. When I hit preview, we can't see it there, but Luke's app is attached to this. So here's how the page looks. Look how clean everything is. Everything perfect sizing, up close pictures of the product we're selling. We couldn't see it during the edit part, but look at all of our reviews. Look how beautiful that is. Each image is the same size. These are customers who bought the product. They gave it 5 stars or close to it. The beauty of using Luke's, it allows you to show what reviews you want to use. So if you get a negative 1-star review, you don't want that on your page that you're going to sell your products. So look at all the 5-star reviews. This is beautiful. Look, you want to see more, click show more reviews. You're going to have more. So the Luke's app allows you to show a lot of reviews. I didn't have that for Holiday Crave. I didn't have that app. Look, you try to leave, you get a little coupon code that pops up. This is an add-on that you can have on your pages with Funnel Builder. It's very simple. Again, it's all drag and drop images. But
it reminds me of the customers who live in the kiosk in the retail place, and you're like, oh, wait, and you're running after them, give them a discount, and they buy something.
Exactly. Yeah, same thing. That they're leaving your page, and then boom, there's your discount code. And if you want things and you don't know how to do it, you're not alone, brother. It's like, I'm here to help. We're here to help, and we could guide you. Again, this is like impossible to do by yourself. You need a mentor. You need support. You need people to help you along the way to be able to put this stuff in place, because it's a lot of moving parts. It's a lot of detail. And if you're not covering all those details and you have a weak link in your chain, the whole thing breaks apart and you don't get sales. That's why so many people fail at this. They don't have the support needed. They don't have people there to hold your hand like I'm going to do for you, and we could do for you with our whole support team and things. You're going to have assistance and help along the way. So check this out. Before I let you go, we just went over page building in depth. Once you have your pages in place, down here, this was our 2-page funnel. So then you would just create the funnel. It's so easy. Right here, all I did, there was a drop-down box here. I called that first page Christmas earrings 1 of 2. I hit add page, and it pulled that. Like if I wanted the one that we just created, what was that called? So here's Valentine's. If I click Valentine's pendant 1 of 3, hit add page, all of a sudden page 1 of my funnel would be my Valentine's page. I'd hit here, save and next. When I hit save and next, that would take me to the upsell page, which I already have in place. It's right here. That's the Christmas pendant 2. This was a snowflake. So all I did was, again, for my upsell, I picked that and I hit add to page, hit save and next. Since it was a 2-page that I had for Christmas, I just went right to checkout. And there's nothing you have to do, is just add the page. This is already a Shopify page that's done for you. Now, if you have page 3, you just want to click on downsell, and then you'll add that page again. For here was the Christmas page 2. Look how easy it is. Add page. This is if they selected not to buy your page 2 or your product number 2. I had to add that in there, and that would allow me to go to my downsell. Here I'm going to add page. I don't even have it created yet, but if I had a page 3, so for 4th of July, I had 3 pages. I would add that page. It goes in. I hit save and next. That's how you build out your funnel, whatever pages you want. Does that make sense? I don't want to go through it.
Yes,
and
yes.
save anything. I just as quick demonstrations, I just want you to see. So I'm going to get rid of those pages I just created in this funnel. Now it's back to the way it was. And on our next video, we'll get into the pixel, because we use Facebook and Instagram for all of our marketing, and Facebook allows you to run ads on some other pages. So the next video is going to be all about how we get traffic to these pages to get them to buy. That's our next video. It gets super exciting. It's so cool because now you get to see how we get the traffic. How do we get people to actually buy our stuff and get to these pages? And once we have that up, I'll show you where to grab your pixel from Facebook, because you need your pixel on your pages and you need your pixel in your Shopify store. So I'm going to show you where to get your pixel. This is the most important piece of everything, because you can't analyze data or track anything without your Facebook pixel. So I have a Facebook pixel here on our pages and also in our Shopify store. That'll be for the next video when we go into ad building and running ads and marketing to get people to come to our pages, because without these pages having a way to market to them, nobody's going to ever find them. Go ahead. You had a question?
Do you run ads on Instagram too?
Yeah. When we build, you want to use Ads Manager on Facebook. That's the platform for Facebook for building ads. And it allows you to, because Facebook is owned, Instagram is owned by Facebook, it allows you to, when you create the ad, you can run it on Instagram as well. You don't have to recreate the ads. You just say that you want it to be on Instagram. There's a button that you click, and I'll show you that. So this was a quick tutorial on page building of how we convert. So think about it. Video 1 was all about building out the Shopify store to house the products. Then this is Clutch. This is the pages. We use Funnel Builder up here. Look at the way it's missing the E for builder. Funnel Builder is what we use to communicate with Shopify to build out our very beautiful professional pages. These are some of the nicest pages in the e-commerce space, templates that we can give you and you can utilize. So that way you could do what I just did in the tutorial, drag and drop your assets and your images and change out your description so you can have everything in alignment for the trend that you're going to hit. So that's cool. We're coming up on the hour again. The next time that our next video, I'll show you the 3 pages complete so you could see how I decided to make them look in the complete funnel. And then we'll move into the marketing aspect. When will you be available for the next video call so we could go over everything?
Same time, tomorrow.
Okay, we're going to do tomorrow, 11 a.m. Okay, we'll be in Facebook for that video, and we're getting closer to getting sales and making money. We're almost there. We're getting closer. I think there'll be a few more videos to this, and you'll be able to get yourself some sales. Now,
that's great.
You don't have Funnel Builder yet. I didn't look in your Shopify store to see if you added it. If not, you want to add the free trial and practice building these pages.
So how I edit, like
so go to Funnel Builder, type in that, go into your desktop, go into your toolbar and just type in Funnel Builder. See, there it is, funnelbuilderapp.com homepage. Oh shit, it took me into mine because I have it open, but if I didn't have it open, it would just take you to the page where you can order the product. And then once you order the product,
still there.
it'll be able to connect right to your Shopify store. Once you have that connected, I'll be able to send you it's called JSON code of my pages template. So you'll have the template. Whatever I do for Valentine's Day, I'll send you those templates. So you literally just paste that code into your funnel builder, and you'll have page 1, page 2, and page 3 done for you. So you could swap out your products, images, and descriptions. Boom, and you're on your way.
Great. That's great. So okay. So I know what they need to do. Alrighty.
And again, this is recorded. So if you need to rewatch the video, let me know. I'll send you the video link. So you'll have that. But again, don't do it alone. I'm here to help. This could be overwhelming for some people, a lot of information. But when you have the support, when you get stuck somewhere, you ask for help. Never be afraid to ask for help. Ask for help where you're stuck, and we'll fix it for you. So that way you get yourself sales and you don't have a lot of headaches. And we just take that big learning curve, and we're making a very quick, speedy process for you.
I see it's a lot of website of funnel builders.
So put in here, look up here. Look on my screen, funnelbuilderapp.com right there. I'm going to send this to you on Messenger, funnelbuilderapp.com. That's going to take you to the page that you need to go. I'm going to send it to you on Messenger as soon as we hang up.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to stop share real quick so you could see my pretty face. Here we are.
Yeah,
all right,
that's great.
Another great video. We covered a lot of content. Was it confusing at all? Because I know I had some mistakes in there.
No, like what I see here, it's like, you building a specific for you, and it's remind me when I do videos for myself, I know how the video should look like. So if I pay for someone else to do it for me, he's not going to do it the same way I do it. And here, when I learn to do the details, I learn to do what I like to put there. You get it? So I can choose the details in my pages.
Exactly right. You saw how I deleted some things that I didn't want in there from my previous trend. You have full capabilities to have full control. I'm giving you the template. I'm showing you the way.
Then you become a creative, and then it's more fun. And then you have different times in the year, and you bring it. If it's Christmas, Valentine, or Mother's Day, everything, you can put different pictures and different. It's amazing.
And I didn't mention this in previous videos, but if you want to know exactly when to have your funnel ready, when to have your pages ready, if you go to googletrends.com, Google Trends, plug in that time frame. Like if you plug in Valentine's Day, it's going to tell you exactly the day that Valentine's Day trend starts, and it's going to tell you exactly when it ends. So there's no guessing in everything we're doing. We know the exact day, and it's the week of January 6th. This week is when the Valentine's Day trend begins. I'm a little late because I wanted to create these videos and show you, and I ordered the heart pendant that won't be here until this weekend. So I'm a week late. Doesn't really matter because in 3 weeks I could do hundreds of thousands of dollars in sales anyway. So I only really need 3 weeks of trend. The trend ends February 14th. So I'll run 2 weeks in February. And I'll maybe do a week of testing in January, but I'll have 3 full weeks to crush it and hit my 6 figures in sales.
So how long the customer will get the product when they order from me? How long it's gonna take them?
Well, I buy some product up front. I'll have it here. Like for the heart, it's going to be here this weekend. When they place the order, I can either package it myself or have someone package it up and mail it to them. And it takes 2 days to get to the customer. So if you order today, I can have product in your hand in 2 days.
Wow, because you have it. Yeah.
Now if I didn't have the product, let's say I don't have the product, you could do drop shipping, but the problem with that is they're going to have to wait 2 weeks to get their product.
That's annoying. Yeah, people want really fast, and especially people who wants to rebuy from you, so they know you ship really fast.
It's important. If you ship fast, you're going to get a repeat customer that's going to buy from you.
Yeah, it's so funny. A friend of mine asked for me to order for her yesterday, like the bear from Amazon, because it's 2 day shipping. So it's very important for her, like to get to her mom the bear for two. You know what I mean?
Well,
It's all
if you
about,
saw on our page, on all of our pages under the buy now button, that code, it shows you when it will arrive at your house. So there's no guessing. You place your order, 3 days later, you're going to have the product in your hand. So
I think also if you put it in a big, like when you go inside to that, like 2 day shipping, da da da.
well,
I
so
think
that's good ad copy. In your ad copy on your ads, you can have that speedy shipping. We sometimes we put the little that little emoji of the truck where it looks like a puff coming out the back of the truck where it looks like he's moving fast. So we put fast shipping, receive in 2 to 3 days. You know, that's a trigger to get people to buy. You could have it right on your ad in your
yeah,
ad
people
copy.
want fast. I learned that they want fast, they want it now.
Yep. So tomorrow I'll create some ad copy and some images. So we'll build out ads tomorrow in the video. In the next video, we'll build out the ads and I'll show you how I run those ads. So that way you get a clear picture as to how the marketing comes together to
Because
get
I'm
people to
thinking
our
like,
pages.
do I need to order some stuff? Because I know Valentine it's in the 16th, on the 14th. Like I feel like I need to have like some merchandise in hand, no?
Yeah. Well,
It's in
for
the
this
14th.
trend, I don't think it's so important for you to get many sales or many happy customers or anything. This trend is for you to learn. Your first trend that you hit, it's to learn how to put all the pieces in place and how to get sales. That's because you're new. You're new to this space. So let's just use the Valentine's Day trend as just a training
Exactly.
platform for you. And
Okay.
then look to make money and get big sales and grow your business for the up and coming trends after this one. So don't be concerned with buying product. It's more important to learn than it is to make money at this stage. So
Oh yeah.
don't even worry about buying the bear really. I mean, if you want to buy a handful of them, 5 of them, then do it. But
Yeah, I don't know which color they're gonna want. So.
exactly, you don't know.
Yeah.
So is it really that important? No. If you end
No,
up
no.
with a handful of unhappy customers, well, it allowed you to learn. And
Yeah.
learning is what's most important because then, especially if you have issues, you know what to do so you don't have those issues in the future. They say, fail fast or fail
Yeah.
forward.
Yeah.
So fail as many times as you can. That means you're learning. And
Okay.
and in e-commerce and all business, you either learn or you earn. So
Yeah.
right now you're in the learning phase, so you're not going to earn anything. But once you've learned, then you'll earn.
Yeah. All right. Sounds great.
All
Sounds
good,
great.
brother. Another great call, a lot of content. Do you feel as though you kind of get the basis here?
I get the picture right now. Yeah. I see it. I see it. How you start, how you pick the products, put them in, building the the pages now, and the next one. So what is the next one? The next one is to bring the traffic to the page after you have the pages. And after
Exactly.
that, that's it. You're done.
So after you learn how to get sales, which is going to be the next video, the following video after that is how to, once you have something working, how you scale what you have working. So instead of doing a few sales per day, you're doing a few hundred sales per day.
Okay, how to scale.
Yeah, exactly. So video 4 in this tutorial is all about marketing to get sales. And then video 5 will be all about how to scale what you already have working for you. And that's when the fun begins, brother. And then all the back end, all the back end stuff will come into play about, getting your products out, creating the follow-up system with the emails and the text messages. So the follow-up is where a lot of customer support, making them happy, giving the customer experience, all that things come into play after that. I don't want to get too far ahead of ourselves because then it could seem overwhelming, which is why I'm breaking these down into specific sections. So that way you can learn, soak in that information, then we move on to the next piece of the puzzle, the next equation. So don't feel
Okay,
overwhelmed about all that. We'll get there.
okay, that's fine. Yeah, I just trying to think what should I do now? Should I just wait for the next video, or I should try to build with the funnel builder the pages?
Well, for now, because I don't want you to start from scratch. It's too hard. So just get Funnel Builder connected to your Shopify store. That's your homework assignment until our next video. get that
Okay.
connected so I could send you the JSON code so you can upload that code to have the pages, the templates on your funnel builder. So then you can use your creative mind and start swapping things out for your bear, your
All right,
Valentine's Day
that's
bear.
great.
So this is it. It's very simple. Simply get funnel builder, connect it to your Shopify store, and be ready for getting the pages ready.
Excitement. Amazing.
Good. So I'm so glad you're excited. I hope other people that watch this video, they're also getting excited
Yeah.
because it gets better and better. The more you learn, the more you earn, and we're going to just fill you with information so that way you become an e-commerce rock star.
Oh, yeah.
And get yourself hundreds of sales so that way you have a store worth hundreds of thousands of dollars if you choose to sell it or grow it into a 7-figure brand, which is, I know, your intention down the road.
Oh, you know me.
We're going to get there, brother. I'm going to help you. There's going to be plenty of support and ways to get it done. So I'm glad you're on this journey with me. I'll wrap up the call. Thanks for being on here again. I'll send you the invite for tomorrow, 11 a.m. for video creation number 4 along our journey.
Yeah. Bye. Have a good day. Thank you so much.
All right, buddy. Take care.